What's up, everybody? It is Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles yet again, and we're attempting another Pick-2 draft here. If I don't do well, this is arguably going to be my last one before Avatar drops, because I like to make sure that I got enough gems for the next season, because I am special like that. And yeah, we're hoping for a better one here. The first one of these that I recorded, the deck wasn't that great. I think the final iteration of the deck that I had put together was definitely better, and if I had some more high cost artifacts, better payoffs for the card that I had kind of centered the deck around, it would have maybe done better. But the deck altogether wasn't great. Did 2-2, which was halfway decent, and then the match that I did yesterday made a Seleysnya deck around the issue with it was based around like having a bunch of creatures, and I didn't draft that many creatures. And the ones that I did, I got a lot of the good payoffs, a lot of the good cards for that color pairing. But yeah, shit just didn't work out, and that's how it goes sometimes, man. Shit doesn't work out, and you have to like move on or whatever, and persevere and get kicked in the nuts again. And that's why we're here, to get kicked in the nuts again. Apparently, no one else is about it, because I don't think I've had to wait that long before. And, convenience is important nowadays. Things have to be done immediately, and if they're not, then we rage. So a bit of a slow build up here, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. And if we don't, enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride. Bro, you still there? Okay, he's still there. All right, pack one, pick one. What we got? Or pick two, I guess. No. That's a pretty damn good card. We're definitely doing Strength of Will. And that is a great card for what? Are we going to just do a Seleysnya thing again? No, we'll stick with the one color and see what we get in the next pack. Because Cluttercuster's halfway decent. Definitely Rhino's Rampage. I like this guy. I don't want to do a 3-color thing. That is pretty good, though. We have a splash of red. See, if I want to get this guy, I also want to get him to make that work. And that's not one of the... There's only 2 3-color pairings, technically, with that land. There's only 2 lands, so the chance that we'll see that very slim. This is a tough choice, because he's obviously the better one. No, that's the one that makes the most sense for the deck that we currently have. And of course, it comes up in the next one anyway. Is it that or grow extra arms? I just want to get more creatures after getting so hosed on creatures in our color pairing last time. All right, so I guess we'll maybe do white or maybe do red. Bless me. Okay, we got back around to the other card that I had wanted to draft in my initial pack. All right, more red stuff. Of course, more red stuff. Now it's like, yeah, dude, you should have fucking picked like... I mean, I feel like any time, look, never punished. But also kind of punished because, I mean, I also didn't have enough removal last time. So I don't want to pass up on removal. Yeah, we're just going to take the red stuff out right now. And yeah, stick with that. We're doing Seleysnya again, okay? You see, now I got too many. All right, so any removal spell we really need. I don't think I need 3 of these cards, but I don't need another treat trolley. I'm going to go with this just because if we do splash red for whatever reason, and that spider might come back around because he's a legendary creature, it isn't red, so he could just discard it, right, with an effect like this. Oh, I was about to just choose a red card because there's nothing else. We got definitely favored fighter. Restless Razor Cannon, we don't need that. Yeah. I mean, of course, like, we're saying that now, but if another one of these didn't come around, I would have definitely wanted at least one of those in my deck, right? I mean, I guess just in case we get hosed on creatures, like I'd rather have 3 of those than, you know, nothing, right? I mean, that's halfway decent, I guess, and I guess we'll do that too. Game's like, damn you, why are you not playing red? That shouldn't be there. I mean, it's looking halfway decent. And see, in a situation like this, if we do have to pip into a third color because we don't have enough stuff with our current color stuff, I'm not getting as hosed last time where there didn't warrant having more than Seleysnya. I didn't have any decent payoff, right? Yeah. Oh. Okay. We're going to hope another one of those comes around, but yeah. Like I was saying, I did get screwed with not really having any removal. Like the other deck that I had made, I had Temple Trap and a 1 Rhino's Rampage. Yeah, I think 2 of these is fine in this deck. And that's a little difficult to play, but when it does come out, that is going to be nice. Because yeah, I think we're leaning more into green, right? Okay, not by much actually. City Pigeon's fine. Oh, and grow extra arms. Okay. Yeah, I mean this is looking decent. Not really the crazy payoffs that I had with the other one, but seems more solid altogether. Ugh, see, that's not that good, but I don't need a second Temple Trap. I think 1 is enough for what we're doing. All right, we're rare drafting. We are rare drafting. Rare drafting. All right, let's see what we got here. But I feel like this was halfway. We did get another Temple Trap anyway. All right, well, cool story, bruh. All right, and is everything else in here supposed to be in here? Yes, okay, so we just need to get rid of 1 card. Did we end up with more planes? Okay, cool. Or let's see, what's our curve? Get 2. You know what? We're doing that. Now that might fuck us with the Wonder Weave, but we do have 3. Oh yeah, do I need 3 of those, or would I prefer another land? Oh wait, this card's not good. Wait a second. Yeah, we only have the what did I not? Oh yeah, here it is. The Arc Angler's Skyrod. I believe that's the only equipment, right? Yeah, 1 equipment. That's it. And just confirming, yeah, 1 aura as well. Now, I mean, like with this guy, for example, would I rather still have this in the deck so that I can play that on that? That's not good with what I'm doing. All right, we're putting the land back in. I mean, yeah. Okay, and just making sure we don't want the other Temple Trap. We have 2 of those, which can be removal or protection, and a Temple Trap, which could also be artifact removal with the eccentric archaeologist out. You know what? Yeah, we'll rock 3 of those. We don't really have any high payoffs. Like I would have loved the 6/6 spider dinosaur thing. That would have been an awesome card for this deck, but he still does have the additional. Of course, we draw this and 2 fucking forests. Like I don't think mulliganing this is right, but also we're keeping. I think this is a dumb keep. Because we, the hand as it currently is, we can't play it yet. And that's going to suck if Principled Referee is the first creature we can play. That is going to blow. Alright. I mean, that is at least better than nothing. And the fact that, you know, I can use that first ability. Or who knows, maybe I'll use the second ability if he like counters this or something. Alright, then the combat, we're tapping and reach down. And I can, no, actually, I think I might do that. So, yeah, I don't want to use that now for that. Yeah, I think pushing the damage with the Principled Referee makes the most sense. Because if he wants to block to get a treasure token and lose his creature, and then I have a stronger board presence, that is on him. And I didn't think of this, but actually Strength of Will with Rhino's Rampage, not that. Like, if he has a considerably bigger creature, I Strength of Will, give my guy indestructible, and then he gets the counters from that combat, and then he's going to get further counters from fighting. So that's actually kind of fucking nuts. And I guess I attack with both, right? Yeah, because he can't... You can only... One block really makes sense. Or rather, only one of these creatures is able to block and kill one of my creatures. The 2/4 can't kill the guy in response. Alright, so he's not doing that. Now I'm like, well, do I want to Rhino's Rampage that? I think I probably don't. Okay, so now the question is, do I play out my hand, or do I hold... I'm playing out the... Oh my god, alright, we're not playing out the hand, because I gotta get better with the auto mana on Arena, because I have fucked myself so many games playing a thing. And I mean, also right there, the auto thing would have been fine if I would have just played this first. Right? I mean, that would have also made more sense. Because he's specific to the 2 mana you need, whereas this guy would have been the 3 leftover mana. Right? So, definitely on me in some part, but yeah, definitely having him out right there would have made more sense. Okay, so we're gonna still do the thing. I'm only going to attack with the Principled Referee. What's it gonna be, Cupcake? I mean, I wonder what that is signaling to him. Because, like, why wouldn't I have attacked with both, right? I guess what it would be signaling is I only have a single combat trick and I don't want to lose one of my creatures regardless of how blocks are assigned. But I think the play here, if he decides not to block, then I'm going to play her out and just give her a counter. Alright, he decided to block. On double block, yes. Alright, well, let's see, I can't kill either one of those, but yeah, I can Strength of Will this, and he basically just gave it more counters. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill either creature, but now he gets a bunch of stuff, and I can kill... Yeah, obviously that. That would get rid of the hexproof on that, but it doesn't matter too much. This will still give him another 4 counters. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. This is the first time that I've Drafted Strength of Will, and holy shit, that with Rhino's Rampage is the nuts. And didn't fucking even get a use, motherfucker. Alright, well this guy is a very real problem for us at the moment. We're going to hold back the land, and attacking makes 0 sense here. Even next turn, I will not be able to attack just because you can double block, and that is not a great trade. That is not great. Damn, I forgot to do that. Alright. I think we're just fucked. And yeah, we might as well play another fucking land down. Most brutal. I got other things I can do this evening. Rough game one. I still think the deck is the best possible out of the cards that have been drafted. So at this point, we're not going to make any changes. We're just going to head straight in. I mean, that Strength of Will Rhino's Rampage, that was fucking sweet. Them immediately responding to my giant creature right after. All right. So we're looking pretty decent here. Last game definitely started off quite slow. Principled Referee making more sense in a scenario like this. This is the perfect trade for that thing. Alright, now we just need that 4th mana before turn 4, and we are working with some gas. That part ain't great. So I think we may just hold up interaction against him with Spectacular Tactics or grow extra arms. And that is, in fact, what we will do. Alright, so he does have Menace. And yeah, I might not even have to do the grow extra arms because he is only 2 toughness. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to use a combat trick on this guy if I don't have to. Then if he drops a creature with a decent amount of power, or if he buffs this, then I can Spectacular Tactics in response. But I mean, from what we're seeing, this is looking decent. He's only got 4 cards in hand. We got this guy who will immediately replace himself. Principled Referee, we can even get Citizen back for more card draw. Just basically work up to this this cluster here. Okay, so the question is, do I want to give it a 1/1 counter and hexproof? But then that won't really do much. If I give 4/4 to him, we're going to do 4/4 to him in response. Yeah, I think the play is Mr. Bargain Spinner here, and we're just going to try to go over the top with flyers. So referee next turn. assuming they don't really do much of anything, would then put them on a 4-turn clock in the sky. Would be 6 damage turn. Yeah, I don't care too much about that. Let them do a little bit of damage. I do kind of care about that. I might be on a shorter clock, but that's fine. We're gonna still give them the counters. We can lunge something next turn. Alright, I was making sure that it is also a fight ability and not just dealing damage. But yeah, I mean, we might do it on this guy here. And hell, I mean, if he pumps his guy up even more right now, then we can't always spectacular tactics it, but I would like to hold that up for protection. Speaking of protection, yeah, I think that's our play, is we attack out and we bounce either that or the referee for Clutter Collector. Do I want the food? I think I want the counters, right? I'm not too worried about life, and that does give me 3 life as well. Your reach can't save you here. Also interesting, he did that before combat, right? Because now, as far as blocks are concerned, I'm less worried about any blocking. I mean, I was going to do it anyway, but I mean, if he held up mana, I might have maybe considered doing like a triple block, right? Just to make sure that his guy died. Would I actually have done a triple block? Now that I'm saying, I'm like, it seems like a terrible play. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hold up that if he tries to do something. But outside of like an actual board wipe, I don't think they have anything here. Yeah, GG. Alright, well, got demolished in the first game, and then we did the demolishing game 2. Can we at least not have another 1-2 record? That is the hope and dream here. And can we do a Strength of Will Rhino's Rampage with spectacular tactics? You know, holding that up, so if they decide to then remove my giant thing, I can at least have 1 turn with it. Even if it gets chunk block and the damage doesn't go through and they remove it the following turn. Let me at least get 1 cool attack. That's all I'm asking for. Okay, so we're not going first. See, and this is one of those, like, I want a mulligan because it's not very good. But at least we draw anything and we're able to play it. Now, if we continue to draw lands, we're kind of just absolutely fucked. But, okay, they did mulligan. So they are down a card and immediately rewarded with this guy. We sword on the 2. We archaeologist on the 3. And then we can equip the sword and attack before we show them anything else. Drawing more land wasn't ideal, but I mean, hey, if we get the Clutter Cluster again, he is awesome when you're able to play him. Okay, well, they're not going to die anytime soon. But, my god, can we stop with the lands? Okay, well, outside of me drawing so many lands, I mean, they're in a pretty bad spot. But they also have 4. Okay, they're on some shit, man. Dragon 24, Sergio, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, man, but you're doing something. God damn you. Okay, can we please not draw more fucking land? Thank you. Alright. Please don't remove my guy immediately. Yeah, sacking the treasure to like destroy his cat makes 0 sense there. Alright, and it is modified, so if I give it the counter there, that's all good. I think we're gonna just kill this. Should have equipped the sword first. Okay, cool. Yeah, in case they had like any interaction, like that extra 1/1 wouldn't have been bad. Oh, and I gotta destroy the treat trolley too? Okay. We're in business, fam. We're in business. Alright, lessons learned. Do the thing that has the specific colored mana that I know that I have to make sure those two are tapped. Alright, we're good. We're not in an amazing spot right now, but they are in a pretty bad spot. Unless they have... Oh yeah, that's a pretty bad spot. That is not a great place to be, my friend. And yeah, I don't think we kill that. Do we kill that, though? That's the question. I mean, that can help him cycle... No. 7, 8. Just trying to think, like, is there a way... Does that even matter? That doesn't even matter. I kind of want to do that. Like, get rid of this. So then he's unable to draw into anything better. We're going to do it. That might have been the wrong play. It probably was. Like, so for example, if they draw a big creature here, right? Well, no, even if they did, yeah, then I tap the big creature, and then he has to block my 5/5 with his 4/3, and then he's down to 1 creature. Oh, yeah, no, that play still makes sense. Just because, right, I mean, he needs something very specific here to not just immediately die. And that cat was basically just another chance of trying to find that card. So I believe we made the correct play. Alright, and I'm just going to attack you. Might have made more sense to give him the equipment, since, you know, he doesn't even play something that can at least go over the top. Don't know what he was doing. Okay, I was like, dude, like, you're dead on board, bro. Are you really gonna... Could you imagine, like, doing that in paper? Right? You're playing against a guy, and he's dead on board. And he plays something like that. He's like, alright, let me go get my basic land real quick. Okay, and then pass your turn and let me fucking win? Or are you gonna attack again with the 4th? Like, I don't understand. I'm just ranting. We did the 2-2 again. Or, sorry, we're 2-1, so we got at least 2 wins. I mean, we're not stopping here. We're still going for the 4, okay? Like many times in life, right, we had a rocky start, but now we're like rocky road. No, we're fucked. Dank Dodo Bird. No way we're going to be able to fuck this guy. Ooh. I mean... 2 mana hands are not great. It would be nice if we were going first. We're keeping. I know what you're thinking. Just because it's worked before doesn't mean it's good. Alright, immediately rewarded. I mean, 3, like, all we really need is 3 mana, right? Because we have 3 of those eccentric archaeologists, and there aren't, you know, many expensive cards or anything in here, so we're attacking with that. we will either tap down a creature. Hopefully he plays like a decent creature and then attacks for 1. And then I gotta tap his guy down, kill his 1/1, and then swing in for 3. That's the ideal scenario. Okay, we're gonna pass. I mean, if he wants to do a combat trick to save his 1/1, I'm more than happy. And he did not. It's fine because we have the. And there he is. Mr. Archaeologist. Okay, we're going to give him first strike and vigilance. What's it gonna be? Maybe he had a fight spell and he realized that if he fights anything that both die. I was gonna say, and if he does choose to attack, I will double block. Okay, so now we're gonna play the Skyrod. Give it to the pigeon. Give him first strike and Vigi. And tap his cat. That's what I thought, bruh. This dodo bird ain't that dank. Rhino's Rampage ain't bad here. Are you like gonna like bump him up? You realize that you're okay. Maybe he's got a big creature he's gonna play. You gonna fight my guy? Okay, yeah. I mean, if he just replays the cat, now he can't pump it. So I would definitely block his 3/3. Okay, well that was fun. I don't think Temple Trap makes sense yet. So yeah, we will do. We don't need to play that yet. What do I want to do here? I think I want to give. Yeah, in case he wants to double block. Wait. Yes, that makes the most sense. That's correct. I tap. I was almost targeting the wrong creature. Give him first strike and vigilance. Tap the 3/3. And now he doesn't have blocks where I lose any creature. He will lose something if he chooses to block it anyway. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Especially, they only have 2 cards in hand. And then with this guy out, we technically have our 2 pieces on removal that we can play. Like at the very least, I can Rhino's Rampage that thing. Temple Trap, anything else he plays, it's 5 or less health. Attack out, tap that, he's going to be tapped. Because of the, unless I draw another land. And let's just gain him some life. Okay. So plan is slightly different. Because Rhino's Rampage will not kill that thing. Kill that thing. I was hoping it was a non-creature thing. Non-creature artifact with mana value 3 or less. So even if it was non-creature, any permanent, it wouldn't count that. So yeah, we're gonna Temple Trap this thing. and then get rid of his cats while I can. Okay, I was gonna say. Now, if I would have moved to combat there, I'm pretty sure I would have done the safer play of giving Free Strider Ace First Strike and Vigilance and not attacking with the other guy. Well, actually, would I have still attacked with the other guy? Actually, probably would have, just to push the damage. Or would I have? I mean, clearly he didn't have anything in his hand. Because I was pretty much all out of gas, like right there, for example. If I would have also pushed with the 2-2, he could have blocked with his 3-2, done the trade, or he could have just sacrificed the City Pigeon to the 4-attack guy. Okay, this is... Hubris is going to get me, because I'm like, this looks like one of the best hands we've seen, and watch this end up being like one of the fucking worst hands. I mean, Spectacular Tactics is great when it lines up. If it doesn't line up, then it might just end up being, you know, a dead card in her hand. But the ideal situation here is they use, you know, 2-3 mana removal on City Pigeon. After next, not right now. Wait, don't do 1 mana removal. Wait until you 2 or 3 mana removal, and I have Spectacular Tactics up. Please and thank you. So yeah, I don't think there's any reason to run him out. I think keep that up for sure. Ooh, okay, go to combat first. Yeah, we're gonna draw the card. And another green. Alright. I did say 3 mana removal before, so if he does anything now, I could only truly be mad at myself. But also, if he uses 3 mana removal on a one creature, that is kind of crazy. Alright, yeah, I think we use one of these to kill that. And do we want to hold one up? Yeah, there's no reason to play this yet when we're that close to being able to enweb it. And enwebbing could be helpful. I mean, that is, you know, extra card draw, extra help if we need it. We're in no real rush at this moment. And keeping up the tactics to then make our flyer give the bigger beats, also decent game plan. And yeah, I mean, already paid off. I mean, definitely the extra creatures and like a little bit of life gain and maybe even the extra card draw. Yes. Now, if he's able to... Okay. It's like if he has more removal, this might fuck us. One thing I was thinking about with Clutter Cluster is in order to enweb, you do have to have a tap creature. So if he removes our flyer and then puts out a blocker, then I have no way of just tapping this guy. Alright. Never punished. Now I don't care about him removing the city. Well, I do kind of care, but my main concern is I want to bounce Citizen back for Mr. Clutter Cluster. And we got there. Good fuck. Alright, still looking halfway decent. Alright, I mean, I don't like that guy, but we are also able to we'll lose our creature, but yeah, this is 100% worth it. play at least 2 blockers or removal and a blocker. That's annoying. That is less annoying. Yeah, I think we just play this. Yo, Alan Hong 99. I am sorry, man, but we got there. That was the 4th one, correct? I believe that was the 4th one. See, I promised I sometimes do halfway decent at these. For my opponents, you know, extraordinary. I mean, I'm not going to shit on them like that. I don't think they were above average. I'll say at least that. But yeah, all right, 4 wins. We got the gems. We got the packs. That means I'll probably make another one of these before Avatar now. Fun times. Let's see what we've got in the 6 packs that I have stored up here. Nothing new. I've yet to do him in limited. There were a few Dimir builds that I come across that have him and the guy, whoever was on through the Omenpaths pack cover, the instant with him on it, that like blink stuff. But yeah, I've like gotten milled out by this fucking card by him getting blinked a few times and literally stealing 6 of my cards. It's insane. So that'd be awesome if that happens at any point. But regardless, thank you for joining me. It is Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles, and until next time, deuces.